Howdy do, folks. We're just about back on track here at the Vault of Silliness. Today we have a dumb birthday game from October 6th, 1991. I have titled this one, A Wolf in Rhyme Wastes Time. These early incarnations of the dumb birthday game are 30-minute blasts of fun. Later, of course, we would play for the whole hour, and in some cases, carry over a few more minutes after 4 a.m. We had just so darn much fun. It all begins with the Norm Show Open, an appropriate drop-in, and then our quote-unquote original dumb birthday game theme. The players, Wolfie, Lenny in Charlestown, Jimmy in Winthrop, Loretta from Amesbury, I'm on the phone from Master Control, and Lou Ianazzo in traffic. The birthdays with all the sound effects. Shana Alexander. Maybe not. Britt Eckland. Then we jump to October 7th for Oliver North and Al Martino. And then we go to October 8th for Sigourney Weaver, Sarah Purcell, and Stephanie Zimbalist. And let's close it out with October 9th and Sean Lennon. Episode 158, A Wolf in Rhyme Wastes Time, alliterates its way to your ears. Now.
Norm Nathan, he's the talk of the town. Lift you up when you're down. Norm Nathan on WBC in Boston. Here's Norm.
If this doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't make sense to a lot of other people either.
Okay, it's time to play the dumb birthday game. We try to guess the ages. In fact, we not only try to guess, we actually do guess, and try to do it with some accuracy, the ages of people born on this date. Aren't too many people born on the 6th. This is Sunday, of course, October 6th. So we'll project ahead to a few days this coming week and try to guess the ages of some other people born on, at least of this coming week. You follow my drift? Okay. Let's see. Wolfie is a part of the panel this morning. Hello, Wolfie.
Good morning, Normie, and I love iceberg lettuce.
That was just so darn beautiful. You should be a cantor.
My grandfather wanted me to be, believe it or not.
Okay. Let's talk also with Lenny. Lenny is part of our group here, Lenny in Charlestown. Hi, Lenny.
Good morning, Norman. Storm and Norman, right?
Storm and Norman, that is I. That is I. H. Norman Nathan. Here's Jimmy in Winthrop. How you doing, Jimmy?
Good, how are you, Norm?
Fine, thank you. Nice to have you with us again.
Thank you.
And we have Loretta, who's in up in Amesbury, way up there. How you doing, Loretta?
Oh, fine.
Okay, have you played the game with us before?
Yes, once.
Okay, and you're back for more punishment, eh? You little cutie. Okay, good.
Sure.
Tony, of course, is with us also. Hi, Tony.
Always back for more punishment. Over and over again.
Over and over again.
Wait till your honeymoon, Tony.
That's why I'm doing these birthday games. Training.
I'm sorry, you're doing these birthday games because why?
I'm training for my honeymoon, from the punishment.
Oh, the punishment.
Did you drift off for a moment there, right?
No, sometimes the humor comes so thick and fast that it kind of goes over my head. I guess a little too subtle. We also have Lou Ianazzo, of course, is playing the game with us, too.
Lou.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing, Big Lou?
Good, how are you?
Okay, we
Missed you last week.
That's right, too. It was last week Matt
He's
Phipps,
on
I guess, was
sabbatical.
sitting in. Let's start out. There are just a couple of fairly well-known people born on the 6th. One is, and I don't know how well-known she is to most people, Shana Alexander. She's an author, a writer, a columnist,
Who?
and she was on. Let's see, she's been on television quite a number of times. Shana Alexander. Does that sound familiar to anybody listening?
No. What did you write?
A little bit,
Any
big.
books?
What
book?
She's written. Well, she wrote a book. Let's see. We have one at home at this very moment, and I can't think of the title. She used to be on 60 Minutes. At one point back in the 70s, there was point counterpoint. She would argue the liberal viewpoint, and there was I forget was it John McLaughlin or somebody like that would argue the conservative viewpoint. It doesn't matter. Whatever I'm saying is not ringing a bell with any of you anyway. So
now that's the one that one of the people you thought was that we would think would. What are the other names you're going to skip over?
I'm not.
You don't think are well known. We may.
No. I'm just no, because I have to be the final judge of this.
Oh,
okay,
right,
don't second guess.
I'm sorry. The birthday master.
That's right, the host. In fact, what we can do is we can skip Shana Alexander, and I'll tell you she's 66 today. How about Britt Eckland? Does that sound all familiar?
A little more familiar.
A Swedish actress. She was in Man with a Golden Gun, the James Bond movie. The movie was in 1974, that particular one, if that helps clue you in as to how old she might be. Wolfie, how old is Britt Eckland, a woman who's always had the hots for you?
I'll try 55, and I'm alive.
Oh, boy, we're going to have one of these kind of things going. Try 55 and I'm alive. Is that your imitation of W.C. Fields? Is there any chance?
Yeah, get away from me, kid.
It is. It is. Lenny, how old do you think Britt Eckland is?
I'll say, I just begun. I'll say 51.
Oh, you're doing a little rhyme there, too. That is just so darn sweet. Somebody's going to say, she's such a sweet little nifty. I'm going to guess 50.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jimmy, what do you think?
48.
48, and ain't that great? now you got me doing something stupid. See, Loretta.
Yes.
How old is Britt? Hello. How old is Britt Eckland?
61.
61. Eh? Okay. What do you think, Tony?
She's looking fine for 49.
Oh my goodness. And Lou, what do you say?
I'll say she's 49 as well.
49 as well. Okay. And now we'll
and
check
looking
that.
very good at that.
And looking very good at that. That doesn't rhyme, but it's nice to hear. Okay, we've just checked the birth files, or the birth certificate of Britt Eckland, and she is 49.
All right.
So Tony and Lou just both hit it right on the button.
Just missed. Kind of that hint about the James Bond, for some reason, made me figure 49.
Okay, because you're all pretty close. Jimmy had was 48, yeah, which was very close also. And, okay, now on Monday, the 7th, we have a couple of birthdays. One is Oliver North has a birthday. Now, that should be a little easier, or maybe it's not so easy to guess. We'll start with you, Lou. How old will Oliver North be on Monday?
I'll say 52.
52, said Lou, in the form of a question, which is just perfect. And what do you think, Tony?
51. Right? Yeah, 51.
And Loretta?
55.
What do you think, Jimmy?
53.
And Lenny?
52's good do.
I hope you burn out soon and get on. Anyway, Wolfie, how old do you think?
51.
51, the same as Tony. As what Tony said, not the same age as Tony. Okay, Oliver North is
51 and on the run.
3, 2, 1.
One is like in 51, except his age actually is 48. So those who said 51 actually were the closest.
Oh, I'm happy about that then.
Yeah, that's Wolfie and Tony actually. Both
51 and on the run.
Glad I scored early.
Oh, didn't you just say that, Wolfie? Was that 51 and on the run? Was that such a hilarious line that you wanted to say it again?
No, not really. Imitation.
Okay, how about?
Oh wow, what a lull! You can feel that one.
Also on Monday, also on the 7th, is the birthday of Al Martino, the vocalist. Yeah. Okay, Al Martino. Let's start with Jimmy on this one. How old do you think Al Martino will be?
Oh, Al baby's been around. He's 71.
71. Al Martino is an interesting story. He had to leave the country, didn't he? Have you seen that interview? He's done some few interviews about that. At one point, he had to leave the country because he was in trouble with some gang or something, and has only recently come back.
Gee, with a name like Martino, I couldn't believe that.
I know it.
No, he was. I think he's legit. It wasn't. He wasn't in any trouble with the law.
No.
You're doing stereotypes, aren't you?
It was just a joke, yeah.
Oh, I see. And I'm making a whole big thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just get
all
off there.
serious, and I'm going to get letters on it.
Yeah. Okay, Wolfie, what do you think? How old is Al Martino?
67.
67. Okay. I thought you were going to say he's 62, 63, my little chickadee. But you didn't, and I'm glad. And I'm even sorry I said it. Lenny, how old?
Al Martino.
I think that's the fella, yeah. Al Martino, how old will he be on Tuesday? On Monday, Tuesday, Monday the 7th. How old?
70.
70. Okay. What do you think, Loretta?
65.
And what do you think, Lou?
66.
Put that in the form of a question, too. That was really nice. That was very good. What do you think, Tony?
Another one who's looking fine at 69.
Al Martino hang around drinking vino.
Oh, jeez. I think I'm becoming nauseous.
I think I have to go out and get some air.
Okay, Al Martino. Let's check his birth rate or something. Birth certificate, whatever. I don't catch the significance of this either.
Jeopardy. It's Jeopardy. Lou is putting in the form of a question. Flying out loud. See?
We know it's the Jeopardy quiz.
You just kind of like...
Should have played Blue Spanish Eyes. It would have been better.
You know, I try, and all I do is get grief from you all the time. I quit.
Honest to God, you mean it?
I'm out of here.
Okay. Al Martino is 60. Will be 64.
Oh, that's all.
And so Loretta said 65, and she sees the closest. Loretta, you're okay.
Wow. Yes, my own age.
Okay, Tuesday the 8th is the birthday of Sigourney Weaver. Now, you all know Sigourney Weaver.
You bet. Let you get to know her better. Sometimes.
Her father was head of NBC.
Don't alienate the girl, will you?
I was going to say that name is alien to me.
Yeah, Pat Weaver was her father. That name is alien. Oh, yes, I get it. I get it. Oh, yeah. Okay, Loretta.
Yes.
You take the first shot. How old is will Sigourney Weaver be?
49.
49. Okay. And Lou?
I'll say 43.
And Lenny, what do you think?
45.
45.
Yeah.
And glad to be alive. You don't have a little couplet this time.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, and I had to remind you. Shame on me. Wolfie?
Well, let's try 46, not out of the sticks.
Oh, jeez. Jimmy?
44.
And Tony?
42.
42 with eyes of blue.
Yeah.
Yes. And a hair full of glue. Yes. Lying on a morning dew. Oh, why don't I shut up? Okay, Sigourney Weaver is actually...
Aliens. Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I couldn't find the Close Encounters theme, so...
Twilight.
Is actually 42 years old, which is what Tony said.
Right.
Tony's got 3 out of 4. Yeah, he's doing very well. 3 for you, Tony. One for Lou, 1 for Loretta.
Goose egg for Jim.
And goose egg for Jim, a goose egg for Lenny, 1 for Wolfie, and 2 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thank you. Sarah Purcell. You know Sarah Purcell? Very
Real
pretty,
People.
Very pretty. That's right, Real People. And she does some Gahakta kind of commercial now, I think. Like she sits there and one of those long documentary.
Oh, one of those infomercials.
Infomercials.
Oh,
that's
okay.
it. Yeah. And she's just so darn pretty that I have sent away for it 9 times. And I don't even know what it is. I can't remember.
She looked a little old in the Real People rerun. Well, she's gotten to get the crow's feet.
Oh, she's just getting ripe, man. She's just getting to the
That's
ripe.
true. She's hitting her peak, as they say.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She won't be hitting the peak probably for another
Not her widow's
18 years. It's not a widow's
She's hitting her peak financial. Oh, there's a plug, huh?
How about was that what she's plugging? Financial
No,
stuff?
no. I'm just saying Peak Financial.
Oh, Peak Financial is one of our. That's right, one of our. I don't know why you
had to explain them.
You have to explain our own commercials to me, which doesn't seem to make any sense. Okay, Tony, you take the first shot.
Oh, sure. 45.
What do you think, Lou?
43.
And Loretta?
41.
Jimmy?
46.
Lenny?
39.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yes.
I was kind of hoping we could get through this whole thing without
never.
We can't ever get through this thing without a mention of, 39. We must always mention 39. I don't know why it is, but I wish you'd cut that out. Okay, that's my shtick for the time being. And let's see, Wolfie, how old is Sarah Purcell?
24 and the same size as my waist.
Oh, your waist hasn't been 44 since you were 12.
I will start eating iceberg lettuce.
Well, that'd be a nice thing, you see, to do.
And E.F. Barney does it the old-fashioned way. They rob you.
E.F. Barney? I don't.
You don't catch on to that either, do you?
E.F. Barney, huh? You explain that one to me.
What does that mean, Wolfie?
Well, I heard that she's doing a stock brokerage commercial. So I didn't give the correct name, but E.F. Barney does it the old-fashioned way. They rob you.
I get it now.
Will somebody put a dirty sock in that man's face? Okay, Sarah Purcell, pretty Sarah Purcell is...
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off.
And that's no indication of her hitting her peak, and she's roaming, and she doesn't have the,
Yeah, no, that's right. No, that was appropriate. It was a very well-chosen little piece of something there.
Yeah.
That was nice. Sarah Purcell, now shut up. Sarah Purcell is actually 43, the exact age Lou had said she was. Or actually will be on Tuesday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Sarah Purcell, that's nice. That means that you have a date with Sarah on her birthday where she will bend to your every whim. How about Stephanie Zimbalist? Yeah, Stephanie Zimbalist, who's the daughter, I assume, of Ephraim Zimbalist.
Junior?
How many Zimbalists can there be?
The FBI guy, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And 77 Sunset Strip.
That's right. And Stephanie Zimbalist has been in what? She was
in Pierce Brosnan. What do you call
Remington Steele? She was in
That's right, Remington Steele. That's right. That's right. That's Stephanie Zimbalist. Okay, let's start with Wolfie this time. How old will she be on Tuesday, the 8th of October?
Let's try 42.
Let's try 42. You did
Under the B. See if you can figure out where that one comes from.
I'd rather not, if it's okay with you, and I don't think anybody else is jumping in on that either. Lenny, how old is Stephanie Zimbalist Jr.? Stephanie Zimbalist. How old will she be?
33.
33, he. Jimmy, what do you say?
I'm going to say 38.
Okay, and Loretta?
37.
Tony?
I'll say 38 also.
Okay. And Lou?
35.
35. Okay, she's a very pretty girl. At least she was in the Remington Steele. I don't think she's much older than that now. Well, we'll find out in a second as we check her age.
The FBI theme, yeah.
Is that the actual theme?
Yeah, that's the FBI, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
A Quinn Martin production.
You're supposed to make your speech, I think.
We've dusted the kitchen sink and found prints on them that indicate that Stephanie Zimbalist is the suspect. She is 42 years old.
Wow.
What I just
You're
said.
kidding me.
Seemed to be at 42, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, does that seem that terribly old to you, 42?
And tell her I'm available.
Okay, Wolfie guessed it.
Oh, he did.
So
He's
he won
42?
that round. Yeah, 42 years old.
And you can't beat the FBI. Book 'em, Dano.
You know what I'd like?
You're on taping this, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I think the next guy we find who's been accused of some crime like drunken driving, we're going to lock in a room with Wolfie, and Wolfie can sit there doing his W.C. Fields imitation with his bad jokes.
No, he's giving him a cab ride home after his bail's set too.
You remember somebody recommended to put in an electric chair, picture of an electric chair in all the schoolrooms? What about a picture of Wolfie? Talk about crime deterrent.
That would be good.
I want to ask you one question.
Don't do what you're doing, or you'll end up looking like this.
I want to ask you one question.
Yes.
All right. Everybody in the world knows Bookham Dano, right?
Yes.
Now, he had a Hawaiian individual that was a detective. What did the detective always say to El Bosso?
Anybody care to jump in on it?
He's confusing the two shows, FBI and Hawaii 5-0.
5-0.
I think
well, the same person played the FBI.
Hey, Chief.
Book 'em, Dano.
He said we better get Walter Lipschitz. He's the only one who can get rid of Wolfie. I don't know.
What he said, I'll give you the answer, was, right, boss. And that's his only line for 16 years.
Right, boss.
Right, boss.
Okay.
Our life would have been empty had we not known that.
Thanks for the call.
Right, boss. Thank you very much, and let's move along to our next contestant. Okay, here's just the very last one.
Oh, well, can we have a scoring update?
A scoring update? Yes, you may. The Wolfie has 2, and both of them are as stale as can be. Not for Lenny, I'm sorry to say, or Jimmy.
Yeah.
They have fresh goose egg.
Loretta has 1. Tony has 3, and Lou has 2. So Tony is in the lead at the moment. Lou and Wolfie both are doing pretty well too, and so is the very lovely Loretta. Thank you. Okay, this is the son of John Lennon.
Which one?
Sean. This is Sean. Okay. Sean Ono Lennon. The daughter, obviously, of Mr. Lennon and Miss Yoko Ono. Okay, we'll start with, let's see, we'll start with Wolfie. Did we start with you last time?
Yes.
Okay, we'll start with Lou then this time. Sean Ono Lennon.
The young one. Let me see. I'll say about 15.
About 15. Okay. Tony?
Let me see.
Alana's writing on this.
I know, and I'm
stress is starting to build up. I can tell you your hands are quivering a little bit.
Starting to sweat.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't. Oh no, get it. He's 15. I'll say 15 also.
Okay.
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'll say it. I'll say it. 15.
Oh, that's good. Okay. That's good. Yeah. I forgot. What's the name of the other brother? The one who...
Julian.
Oh, Julian.
Yoko's the only Japanese Beatle.
What did he say?
I like that. That's not bad. Yoko's the only Japanese Beatle.
Okay. Loretta, what do you think? How old is Sean Ono Lennon?
18.
Okay. Jimmy?
I'm going to say he's 20.
And what are you going to say, Lenny?
17.
And what do you think, Wolfie?
I'll try for 19.
Why does that go through you like a cold winter breeze, like a sharp wind?
Now hang on before you give this answer. I'm looking for the appropriate drop-in.
Oh, I see.
And I know it's here. So can you just stall for one moment?
What do you think this whole program is all about?
That's true.
Well, let me just tell you, should the Patriots ever move to Rhode Island, and
they'll play on a racetrack.
They'll have one fan.
And
They'll play on
if
all
the
that track.
Patriots ever move to Rhode Island, and this is not my gig, they're changing the name to the Rhode Island Patriarchs.
Didn't we go through this? Didn't we go through this? Yeah, we went through this yesterday, I think. Yeah. Okay, do we have the appropriate music yet?
Oh, well, I can't. There's so many things here, and
What you're sending out to some other radio stations?
No, it's right here in the drop-ins for crying out loud, and I can't.
Okay, if you could just throw in
well,
something.
You know what? I'll tell you what it was. We did have Ed Sullivan saying, and now the Beatles, and I thought that's what it would have been appropriate. So we'll just have to settle for
a fine choice.
For this. Thank you. It would have been a fine choice, but we'll settle for this.
I'll give you credit anyway.
Thank you. A for effort, I suppose.
Okay, the actual age. I don't even care anymore. The actual age of Sean Lennon is, or will be the actual age on the 7th, or the 9th actually, is what's the question, please?
Oh, huh?
16. He'll be 16
That's
years
what I was
old.
going to say.
So actually, you did okay anyway, Tony. You said
great.
15.
And Lou, too.
And Lou, too, also. And Lenny said 17, so he was the closest on the other side. Okay, so here are the final results, ladies and gentlemen, and kids of all ages. Tony has come out on top with 4.
This is my favorite part when those dancing girls come in singing out.
Don't have a clue as to what you just said, but I'll bet it was really funny.
I said this was my favorite part when the dancing girls come in.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, and anyway, so the best to all of you, and I appreciate you taking part. There would be no winners because Tony is the winner, and as you know, he works for Westinghouse and is paid so lavishly that we do not dole out prizes to those employees.
I'll take a couple of tickets for myself.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me inform you, one and all,
Please.
you and I are the majority, we are the losers, and we...
See you later, Wolfie.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that. Clip him in mid-sentence. Okay, hey, Lenny, thank you very much for being part of this.
All right, good night. Good night, Lenny.
Good night, Lenny. Lenny sounds like he's already drifting off into boo-boo land there. And thank you. Well, I don't know what boo-boo land means, but it does sound kind of risque, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Jimmy, thanks a lot.
Hey, Norm, can I leave you with this thought? And this one's for Wolfie, all right?
I cut him off, too. No.
No,
Okay.
listen.
Yeah?
Listen, just hold this thought. Just listen to this. This is for Wolfie.
Was that a toilet flushing?
I believe that's a real toilet, yeah. Thanks a lot, Jim. That was really nice. What happened to the kind of class, elegant program that we used to run here?
I was thinking about that, too.
All we got is a continual toilet flushing the entire program. They're not going to like this in the front office. This isn't anyway.
That's where most of the flushing comes.
I don't think this is why people tune from the other station to us. Hey, Loretta.
Yes?
Thank you very much for adding a feminine touch to this dumb birthday game.
It's pouring outside.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Let's take a look outside right now.
Okay, let's
see,
because they haven't washed the windows here in about 3 months.
I'll twist open the...
Yeah, it's wet, huh?
No, it's as dry as they say.
It's dry here,
as a bone.
but it's raining in Amesbury and probably heading this way.
It did rain. It looked like there might have been a passing shower.
Yeah, okay, because, and I'll get a lot of comment on this, I did not take the horse in when I left last night.
Oh, shame on you.
Horse is out there getting wet.
Notify the authorities.
Yeah, I'll call the police department and ask them if they will put the horse in the stall, because they're that kind of people. Anyway, Loretta, thanks a lot for playing. Nice to talk with you again.
All right, thank you.
And again, Lou, I appreciate talking with you,
Always
too.
a pleasure, Norm.
And we'll talk with you again in about a half an hour.
All right.
Thank you very much. Look at that. She's heading right for the stall right on her own.
Not bad.
I forgot I left some grain in her little dish there.
Oh. Thanks a lot, Norm.
Thank you very much,
I'll
Tony.
talk to you soon.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Talk to you soon. Okay. And that's how the West was lost or something. Anyway, it's 23 minutes before 4 o'clock. Hey, we have a lot of open lines now. Now that the hilarious part of the program is over, the wild, uproarious part, we'll get serious again and talk about whatever it is you'd like to talk about. If you want to get political or if you want to stay silly, that's okay with me. 254-1030, a lot of lines open. 254-1030, area code 617.
Joan Cantwell of Brockton, Massachusetts, is telling us about her skin problem.
If you're fans of the broadcast, then you know what to do for that red, itchy rash. And if you're new, then get yourself some Triple Action Gold Bond medicated powder. You can thank me later. Why haven't they contacted me to sponsor the show? Or Ovaltine, or Vermont Teddy Bear, or Marazine, or... maybe someday. Please like, subscribe, and share from whatever platform you're streaming our little bastion of silly on. And you can support the show by heading over to Patreon. I will provide a link to make that easy for you. Closing the vault and leaving this world a little sillier than we found it. 4 couplets. Feeling the lull. W.C. Fields, the little boy who lives down the lane. Hitting the peak. Jack Benny, Dirty Socks, The Clapper, Walter Lipschitz, Cold Sharp Winds, Stalling, Drifting Off to Boo Boo Land, Classy Broadcasting, The Feminine Touch, Lou Ianazzo, and your host, Stormin' Norman Nathan. I'm Tony Nesbitt. Someone left the horse out in the rain.